Friday, August 19th. We are now over the hump of August. Today was sort of a fascinating day. We finally, we've been talking about flatlining, disengaging, decoupling from all the other stuff. Market ended up closing down 45 points. Oil kind of basically flat, up 29 cents. The S&P down about 20 cents. The Russell didn't participate in this market at all on the downside. It's just basically flat. Gold down 12 points. That's weird. We've been talking about oil down, market down, gold down, oil up, market up, gold up. These things don't tend to trade together in that way. VIX was sort of, what did the VIX do today? VIX was flat. So we've got a much ado about nothing. I think what happened today, we opened and we ended up going down. Market opened around down 50 and ended up selling off, and it felt like there was some aggressive selling going on this morning. To me, in my opinion, it felt like suddenly people's focus got on what's going on with the Fed. We are now mid-August, we're talking within a month. It seems like the Fed may actually raise interest rates. They're giving us totally mixed signals, but it feels like we're on the 60-40 sell side, in my opinion, which means that they're going to actually raise the rates. That's what it feels like to me. That's what today's trade was about. There was not a lot going on. There was a couple of rebalances in the power shares, low volatility. It brought some volume into the market, but it didn't really put in too much direction. For me, it really felt like the market engaged a little bit and focused around what's going on with the Fed. Net, we raise interest rates, going to put a little pressure on the market, put a little pressure on. It's going to have a reversal effect on gold. So net, it's funny. This market tends to focus on things, whether it focuses on earnings, politics, terrorist attacks, or the inverse in relationship trades between oil, commodities, gold, and whatnot, and interest rates. In today's day, it's a crowded trade. There's so many different people making so many bets. We've been sort of flatlining over the last couple of weeks. We're now once again in this sort of slight sellish posturing, right? We're not sure where it's coming from, whether it's really that people are setting themselves up for a big sell side trade coming in if they in fact raise interest rates. Is this sort of a quiet summertime profit taking situation? Is this people's reaction to some positive, some negative earnings coming out? I'm not really sure. That's all I really have to say. It's been a long week. It's summer. It's hot. I'm exhausted. Okay? Market has not been overly exciting this week, although the market cooperated for me in a couple of ways. Net, midday, we got a little bit long. Felt like a market was going to rally, and it did. Down 100 this morning, it popped. It really feels like every sell side level that we've had this week, and this week's been more of a sell side than not with big intent, not with big determination. But every sell side that happened early in the morning, if you look at the graph, things rallied back by the end of the day. So down 45, not a bad show. Kind of quiet net overall. Next week should be interesting as we start to re-engage September. We start to get to the MSCI, which is next week, which is a rather large trade. And we start to see some re-navigating of people's numbers, hedge funds and whatnot. So for today, it's Friday. I'm done. I'm going off to have a relaxing weekend. Put on my lederhosen, my knee socks, make a couple of chicken cutlet sandwiches, chopped cabbage salad, und a little verstungene Haben Wein, and have a nice weekend. NYSEinstein out.